Welcome and welcome back to Tuesday Vlogs with Mdoni. I being your host, Val Mdoni. And on this episode, I'm more than privileged to have an amazing guest who goes by the name Tall Nation. Tall Nation is not actually his real name. So he's going to tell us more about his name. And he is the CEO of Tall Nation, the brand. He is a talent manager and so much more on his crown. So getting into the interview, make sure you like, subscribe, comment, and share this video. Karibu sana kwenye show.
Asante sana.
I had just done an intro about you, but introduced you as Tall Nation, the brand. Kindly tell us who you are, your real names, and what you do.
Oh, thank you for welcoming me to the show. My name's Amon Kipkoech, aka Tall Nation, and I'm a CEO of a brand, Tall Nation, and a talent manager.
Wow, that's so amazing. You being a CEO of Tall Nation at a very young age, that's another thing that's also amazing. Take us through the history of how it started, what motivated you to start it, why the name Tall Nation, and all that.
So the word tall came from when I joined high school. When I joined there, I was the tallest Form 1, or rather the tallest in school. So that's the name came Tall. So people used to call me Tall everywhere. But when I reached Form 2, I had this idea of creating a brand of myself. So I used to see other people who created their brands according to their names. So Nation just came to me because I wanted to create something under one roof. So these creativities and everything under one roof now, under Tall Nation. That's exactly what came to my mind as I was creating the word Tall Nation. Then to make it grow, I went and printed a t-shirt. Then I went to school. By the time I'm back, everyone wants the t-shirts.
Wow.
So I think it picked up very fast. The name was catchy that time. Yeah.
Wow, guys, imagine being in Form 2 and starting your own brand. That's so innovative of him. And of course, for you, that's it.
Yeah.
Okay, what is the main purpose of Tall Nation? What do you do as a brand?
Oh, as a brand, my idea was to help other young people in putting their craft, but now under, let's say, not exactly the person will be doing with us throughout, but just to start up and let it go. Let the person actually propel in his own creativity. So I wanted to create something under one roof. So if we have photographers, DJs, we even manage artists sometimes. So my idea was just to create something under one roof so that we can help each other in ideas and see how we can help each other.
Wow. You've mentioned something entailing your height and tallness and all this stuff. I'm just curious. I don't know if guys out there who are watching this, you might be able to see how this guy is tall. But out of curiosity, how tall are you?
I'm 6.5.
6.5.
Yeah.
6.
People actually do mistake me so much to, let's say, South Sudanese.
Yeah.
Mostly, but I get that a lot. But Kenyan.
Gosh, 6.5. Okay, another thing. I don't know if it's me only. I've been told I don't know how kufananisha watu. But according to me, do people tend to tell you look like Nkaka somehow?
Yes, maybe because he's the one who has inspired me to with my brand. I mostly copy what he does and then put it on my side. I don't know about the looks, but maybe.
For real though. Anyway, guys, the comment section is open. You can just tell me if I'm right or wrong. Moving ahead to the next question. I have seen you taking part in different events here in Eldoret, here in Uasin Gishu County. You've engaged yourself into charity work, all that entail here and there. Kindly take us through all the events that you've been to, the ones that you've partnered with, the people you've worked with, either your friends or real big people there. Yeah.
So to begin, I started in 2019. doing some events. I did a charity event at Langas, and I didn't expect the turnout to come that huge. There's a huge turnout that day. So to me, I've worked with several charity groups. One of them are Shakers Foundation. There's one called Small Charities. There's even Vessel Worldwide.
Yeah.
So we've done several charity events. Also, we were doing tree planting as a way to safeguard our environment and maybe planting it for this particular period for peace. And we actually have another event on Friday where we're going to Chepkosgei forest to try and plant. A person will plant 50 trees. So I think we are doing good on that. On the other side, on talent managing, I was blessed and privileged to be a manager to an artist called Chepkosgei. He's a rapper.
Wow.
And we tried. We did that, and it's doing on well. Another person we worked with is King Kaka. He came to LD in 2019, and we did also talent searching. Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing. Mentioning Chepkosgei, like that's one of the amazing upcoming artists, or even already established artists that I love. I really love watching new people trying new things. How was it for you managing her?
It was a new experience, but as I said earlier, I used to take notes from Kaka Empire, how they used to manage the artists, the professionalism, how they conduct their bookings, how everything, the way an artist should look like. I had a memo on how to do it, so it was easy for me. Now maybe the scary part was now going on the ground and doing this thing as they were doing.
Wow, that's so amazing. Since the start or since the genesis of your brand and everything you've been entailed in, how has the journey been for you?
To me, I think God has been faithful, and we've tried to level of our best to actually keep up with that pace. Considering most people don't actually push their limits so far. So I've seen people try that, and it's working. So for us, we are good for now.
Wow, the journey has been good for him and the brand and the entire team. So I'm just curious to ask, what keeps you grounded as a team to your goals? As
a team, I'll say I've seen people who have used the word teamwork to make things. I think I'll put it simple to say that everything is possible if you have a good team. Communication, or else the love for each other in the team, trying to the new ideas. You actually try to use the ideas for everyone in the team to actually level you up. No one's idea is small, rather no one's idea is too big. So we try and see each other, the ideas actually go together.
Wow. So every brand in this industry, every brand in Kenya or even around the world has a vision. What's the vision of Tall Nation as a brand?
My vision is to see people embrace talent, of course, mainly because I think it goes back to our parents. Our parents actually don't really support you till they see something coming. They say, my son has a talent. But roughly, if you just go tell your parent, I have this and this, she'll tell you, or he'll tell you, do this and this.
Yeah.
So to me, my vision is to see parents and actually the society embracing talent. Just to say my son is talented and I support. You start with the family first before the community support. So I think my vision is to see parents actually try to embrace the talent of each kid. And if the kid gets motivated by the parents, say my parent supports me, he or she has the confidence now to go outside and now maybe the other vision will be the society is always welcoming.
Yeah.
first of all. So I think it starts with the house, in the family. So my vision is to actually make these parents understand what it feels like to embrace or support a kid in a time.
Wow. So on the previous episode, I had Miss Simatwa on set, and she talked about you and her brand working together. So what are the lessons you have learned so far in teaming up with other brands and partnering with other people?
Well, first of all, I think as we were starting, I think I was privileged to be a role model to most of the brands that have come actually, and Miss Simatwa is one of them. She actually said, I want to do what Tall Nation is doing. And to me, I was just like there, so someone is seeing me, and the person wants to create a brand out of what I'm doing. So I think I felt very good to actually mentor someone.
Yeah.
And from there, we've been working together in our events, and trying this. We tried t-shirt printing. We sold. Mine was selling, so now I needed to support her to make hers to start selling.
Yeah.
So I think the lessons I've learned is just learn from each other, and don't go too far. Say someone is in Nairobi, look up to.
Yeah.
What I've learned, is that these people are here. You can learn few things from the people, and it's easy to communicate or rather meet these people.
Yeah.
And then the person who is in Nairobi or maybe even outside Kenya is someone you're looking up to. So to me, the lesson I've learned is to try and learn with what we have right here.
Yeah. And guys, from the word try to learn from your own people, well, I didn't start on my own. I was well mentored by people from this place. That's why I came back to give back my gratitude. So moving on to the next question, you've mentioned you're involved in a lot of charity work.
Yeah.
What do you think should be done to the street families out here in the streets? How should they be taken care of? What are your views about that?
First of all, I think there was a time we went to a certain children's home, and we asked the person, why is it that you can't take the kids from the street to your place? The guy told me there's a process how you can actually get from the government now, how you can get the kid to the children's home. But he told us that the main problem that's in the street is that these kids are not really willing to come to the home. They prefer to stay in the street. I don't know their reason, but even if you go right now in the street and say, niaje, si kama nikupeleke mali utakuwa unakula unaoga ukaenda shule, atakataa hiyo story. See, I don't know why there's a problem. But now what I think the government should do for the street kids, because they are the primary people who can actually solve this situation before other non-governmental organizations come.
The NGOs.
Yeah, I think the government should just the way they set up a hospital, or the way they set up a school, the same way I'll want to see them setting up specifically a children's home. And I don't know if this makes sense, but I think it should be mandatory that there should be no kid in the street.
Yeah, because there are so many, they're all soiled up and hungry, and some are even sick. We tend to ask ourselves, why isn't nobody taking charge of this?
Yeah, I think they should put a law or something like that to see, and maybe put a strict law to the parents. Most of these street kids, they have parents, if you ask. They have them. But now there's something that is at home that they don't want to go home.
Yeah, they don't want to go.
Yeah, so I think there should be a law to actually try to see how these parents, why are they doing that before the kid comes to the street. Most of them have parents.
Yeah. Wow. Personally, I've been so inspired with this interview, with the person speaking as our guest and all that. So, Tall Nation, allow me to call you by your brand.
Yeah.
A young person is watching, perhaps in his 20s, just like you. What is your word for him or her?
I'll say, if you are a creative, or if you want to do something, be it in education, be it in your creative arts, have the willing to start, or rather have the willing to learn the process. First of all, this it can't happen overnight that tomorrow you are someone big. So my advice to someone who's starting today is that don't fear to start. Start with what you have, use what you can, and now put consistency in what you do. I think someone will see you, or rather you'll just find if you follow these steps, you'll find the way to your destiny somehow.
Wow.
Yeah. But my other advice will be try and stick literally to what you are. If you let's say let me use photography. I have seen people who have grown from photography from 0
to 100.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So to me, I'll say stick to that. They'll say this guy alikuwa anapiga picha hivi na tunapenda hivi. No, improve, but now stick to exactly what you do.
Yeah, be consistent.
Yeah, be consistent.
Amazing. So I'm just curious. Okay, you've already told us people that you look up to. It's people like King Kaka. I guess that's in Kenya. In Africa and outside the world, who do you look up to?
In Africa, I'll go for the names that I don't have exactly for Africa.
Maybe outside the world.
Barack Obama.
Oh, amazing.
He has a good story. When you say Barack Obama, people think like you want to be the president.
Yeah.
But his values, work ethics, he knows how to communicate with people. If you learn his story, he's someone of color, and he tried to fit in with people who are white, and they accepted him. So I think his level of communication, how to engage people, something up.
Oh, wow, that's so amazing. That's so amazing. I like the name Amazing because all the guests that come over to my show are always amazing. So I cannot end this show without asking you what you like and what you dislike, because all through the interview it has been serious stuff, all about your personal profiling, all about your career. People are like, okay, this is what he does. But who is he behind the camera? Who is he aside from all this serious stuff? What do you enjoy doing on your free time? What do you dislike doing?
Oh, I've been too serious.
Too serious. This interview has been quite serious, though.
What I like. Let me first start with what I dislike. I think I dislike bad governance. When you watch. Every time a politician stands up, there are two things he says, and I think I should this one say vulnerable.
Yeah, vulnerable
groups or communities.
Yeah.
And the two things they mention is youth and women. But now, when you put women, I think they have their system of like we have women representatives.
Yeah.
I think what I really dislike is not engaging the youth so much in public participation in all this part of governance. Women are okay; they found their place. What actually disturbs me is how we use the name youth, and when it comes to the real action, we have a different type of youth who are now represented, the youths. What I dislike is bad governance, and using vijana. What I like so much is traveling. When you travel, actually, it opens up your mind, and it's like time travel. I don't know if people do experiences, but when you go ukienda majuu kidogo na urudi, ni kama umeskipishwa time kidogo, alafu karudishwa. Wow, so kuna life iko huko nje. Na ni kitu naangalia na traveling inakufungua akili. Una feel ni kama yenyewe mimi ni ule. So mimi napenda kutravel, napenda muziki.
Amazing.
Na muziki napenda pia the music business. Watu wajui muziki biashara inalipa sana. What I also like is I don't know, photography. Na picture napenda ku experience new places.
Wow, that's so amazing. So closing up the show, tell the viewers where to find you. I believe there are people who will be ready to partner with you. Tell them where to find you.
Mainly you'll find me on Instagram at tall_nation_official. That's for the brand. Personal is tall_amo. Facebook the same, and Twitter tall_nation_official. I think those are the main that I'm there.
Oh, wow, that has been an amazing interview, an amazing episode. I have to say again, this has been my favorite episode. And yeah, till next time, get us free on YouTube. It's just free, don't worry. Like, subscribe, comment, and share. My name is VIDEOGRAPHER. Till next time, bye.